You know spring is coming when the wild garlic is growing everywhere and it smells so good. Amazing. It makes me hungry. It's been a while, as you may have noticed, but I have a very good excuse this time, a really good excuse. And that is also what this video is about, because I have some really exciting news to share with you guys. And some of you may have already figured it out because I've been hinting at it a little bit on my socials. But I am writing a book. And if you've been following me for a while, you may be thinking right now, like, yes, we know you've been posting about this book for the past 3 years. And that is true. Like, I have been working on this book for the past 3 years, but this time I have to work on this book because I am contractually obligated to do so. Because in January I signed with a literary agency for my debut novel. And just saying those words, it still doesn't really feel real to me. Like, it hasn't sunk in yet what this means, because, you know, it means I will probably be a published author sometime in the next few years. And that is just, it's such an insane feeling when your lifelong dream is actually coming true. Like, I don't know how to behave, but that's something for later. Like, right now, there's one thing I need to focus on, and that is writing my book. I think I can do it, and I'm just very excited to do it because it means I have a very clear goal for the coming months. I know what I have to do, I know what I have to focus on, and it just means I can let other things be a little bit more because I have this goal, I have this thing that all my energy is going to go towards. And it feels very good to have some clear direction in my life, because I have always been kind of lost also with my work. I've been doing this and that, but never really knowing where I was going. And now I really feel that this is where I was going. This is what I have been working towards, writing a book, and I just feel so sure that this is what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I am planning on making writing vlogs, but as you know, I'm very bad with keeping up with the vlogs. But I would love to document this time in my life and document the process. I love watching other people's writing vlogs. So I hope I can do that somewhat regularly and just take you along in the whole journey. So the goal for this week was to write 7,000 words again, but I already wrote 8,000. So that's good. I was just very productive this week, and I think it's the good weather. Like, this is the first week in Italy that it's been really spring, like the sun was out consistently. And I always sort of thought writing would be an autumn and winter thing. Like, I just had this romantic image of being super productive when it's raining outside, just sit in your house all day. But that's not the case. I get so distracted in my house, but outside I write so fast. So The whole week I've just been sitting on my balcony in the sun and I've been writing, and it's going like a train. So that's also what I'm going to do for the next 2 days. I'm just going to see how much I can write this week, and all the extra words I write this week will just make it more relaxed in the weeks to come. And I will just keep you guys updated on the whole process. I started a new book last night and it's so fucking great. It's called Faith, Hope and Carnage. And it's basically just one long interview with Nick Cave, the lead singer from Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. And I would like to read you a little paragraph from it. Yes, and the luminous and shocking beauty of the everyday is something I try to remain alert to, if only as an antidote to the chronic cynicism and disenchantment that seems to surround everything these days. It tells me that, despite how debased or corrupt we are told humanity is, and how degraded the world has become, it just keeps on being beautiful. It can't help it. This book is just full of so much wisdom and insights on creativity and religion and belief and just faith in general, not even in God, but just faith and the contact with the divine. And as someone who is going through a little bit of like a creative, I don't know, journey right now, like a creative epiphany, this is so interesting and helpful to read. I just love diving into the mind of like genius creative people. I love to read how they work. I love discovering their creative process. And this one is just such a gem. It's such a gem. Good morning. This is the look of today. I am wearing this really cute dress just to sit in my house all day again. But it's supposed to be really sunny today, so I'm going to just sit on my balcony and write there. And I decided to wear a dress so that my blinding white legs can also have some first rays of sun. The first rays of sun of the year on my legs. That's so exciting. Also, my hair is finally getting long again. Like, this is finally a length that I would call long instead of like medium. And I'm so happy. I cut it off at the start of 2022. Like, it was probably this length before, and then I cut off this much to have like a bob. And I love the bob. It looked so cool, but it also required so much maintenance. You had to go back to the hairdresser to get it cut so often. You had to like style it every day. And if there's one thing that I am, it's lazy when it comes to my hair. Like, I don't want to really do anything with it. I just don't want to style it every day. So I decided to grow it out. Also, I just missed my long hair very quickly after doing that. But that meant I had been stuck with my medium length hair for the past 3 years. And that length is just so boring to me. Like, short is like cool and edgy, and long is like soft and ethereal, and medium, I don't have anything with it. So I'm very happy that it's getting long again, and this summer I can live out my best river nymph ethereal wavy hair dreams. That's the goal. That's also why I haven't cut my bangs back yet. Like, for the past 5 years I think I always had bangs one way or another, and this is the first time that they're almost grown out, and I think I want to keep it this way just to see how it feels to have this like one length sleek wavy hair. I just want to experience it for one summer. Also, the bliss of not having sweaty bangs stuck to your forehead in summer, that's appealing to me. So yeah, very exciting. I also washed my hair this morning, which was probably a mistake because it gets very frizzy when I let it air dry, but it had to be done. I'm gonna start the morning with a call with one of my friends from the Netherlands. And she's just one of those friends that I don't speak to very often, but when we talk, we just cannot stop. The last time we called, which is already a few months ago, I think it was November, we talked for like 2 hours or more. So I'm gonna make a cup of coffee and settle in on the balcony, have a chat, and then it's time to get back to writing.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our two outlines. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine. I just wanna see the same things you can see, understand the meaning on a new degree. Maybe that could happen when you're next to me. I just wanna see the same things you can see.
Look at this cup. I love this cup. I got this a few years ago as a Christmas gift from one of the clients I was writing for at the time, and it's still one of my favorite cups that I own. It's so Alice in Wonderland. I'm here to give you a little writing update, and it is a very positive update because I have been going so fast. My writing goal for this week was 7,000 to 7,500 words, and I'm already at 12,000, so that is insane. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but my boyfriend is away for work the whole week. He's in Spain right now. So that means I am all by myself, and that doesn't happen very often. Like, I love living together, but we both work from home, which means we're basically always together, and I don't have a lot of alone time. And I am also someone who really, values her alone time. It's a time where I can really think of new creative ideas, and I'm just much more productive when I'm alone. I think it has to do with the fact that as soon as my boyfriend is around, I just feel so safe and relaxed. My nervous system just sort of shuts down and I don't feel like doing anymore. Whereas when he's gone, I just like have the survival instinct of like, oh, I have to do it all by myself now, and suddenly I have so many hours in a day because I'm all just doing it. So I've just been enjoying that feeling this week and make the most of it. And I'm also very happy that my boyfriend is coming back tonight. Like, I think in the middle of the night, so I'll probably see him tomorrow morning, but that's also nice. But I'm also very happy that I managed to do so much this week, so that's good. And I still have the whole afternoon today that I also think I will spend writing because it's a very gloomy day, so I don't really have any other options for today than just stay inside the house and write. So we'll even pass the 12,000 words. That's crazy. I think I will also finish this book today because I'm almost done. And I really enjoyed this. There's just a lot of beautiful insights about religion and creativity and grief and loss. And I didn't know anything about Nick Cave, like I just listened to a few songs. But sometimes it's so nice to dive into like the background of an artist and really learn what they stand for. So this was very eye-opening, I would say. But I'm also very excited to finish it because I got 2 new books in the mail. This is The Unworthy. It's by Agustina Basterica. This is the author of Tender is the Flesh, which I have not read yet. I have it on my shelf, but I heard a lot about that book. It's very controversial. It's very disgusting. This one sounds right up my alley. It sounds a little bit like I Who Have Never Known Man and The Handmaid's Tale. It is centered on a female cult, and the narrator is someone who is locked up because she was deemed unworthy. Like, some women get chosen to sort of go on and become enlightened, whatever that means, and some are deemed unworthy and I think they get locked up. And in this story, someone else joins her cell who's also deemed unworthy, and they form a bond, and together they sort of start asking questions about why they are even there and who is the sacred sister and what happens when you become enlightened. And yeah, I'm just really intrigued. The other book I have here is definitely a cover buy. I just love a good minimalistic cover, and this color, so satisfying. This is called Bibliophobia and it's by Sarah Chihaya. And this is a memoir, and the author tells her life story and like all the forming events of her life, but in connection to the book she read, which I think is such an interesting concept. I don't know if it's been done before. I feel like almost it should have been, because it's so, like, it seems so natural for someone who loves reading to sort of look at their life in that way. But this is the first time I've heard of this, and I'm very excited. I hope it will also make me think about what books were there in the most formative moments of my life and how they interacted with those moments. I think that could be something cool to think about. So I don't know which book I'm gonna start after the one of Nick Cave. I think probably this one, because I'm in a non-fiction mood. Maybe because I'm also writing so much, so I'm already deep in my own fictional story and it's distracting to read another one. So maybe I'll stick with the non-fiction for now, but we'll see. I might change my mind. But this is the reading situation of this week.
We find ourselves starting from scratch, brick by brick. No path carved out for us now. The brush is thick. All I'm asking now, don't give up on love. Don't give up. Don't give up on love. I know that you're tired, my love, but please don't go. There's valleys and mountain tops on this rocky road. All I'm asking now, don't give up on love. Don't give up. Don't give up on love. In sickness or health, for rich or for poor, I meant every word